Hi, I'm Terry from Waconda Boats here in Glen Elder, Kansas and Republican City, Nebraska. The boat I'm showing you here is the 2015 1875 Pro V. This is the smallest of the Pro Vs that we stock. They do offer one that's one step down, but we found out that this has been the way better buy. The boat's 18 foot 10 inches long, which is almost basically it's a 19 foot boat, and it's still light enough you can put a single axle trailer under it. And we put them with 150 horsepower 4-stroke. And which makes it very affordable for anybody that's wanting to get into the Pro V, the fit and finish, and the features of the Tournament Series Pro V. This is probably the most affordable, the best for the dollar for the value. This boat's actually sold, but we stock them just like this. We've got other ones just like it. I wanted to show you this one to kind of give you an idea how we equip them with electronics and trolling motors. But to go over the outside of the boat, like all of our Pro Vs, Tyes, and crossovers, we package them all with the custom upgraded bump trailer, and that's going to give you these diamond plate fenders, which is new for 2015, and the Lund Armor paint job, which is kind of like a rhino lining textured paint job on the frame of the trailer. And also it's going to give you the nicer mag wheels, and it'll have you a matching spare tire already on there as well. And of course the swing tongue, all the Lund trailers will have the swing tongue. And then in the back of the boat, we like to point them out. All Lund trailers will have it, but it's a nice feature we like to show is the retractable tie downs. It's always there. You're not going to lose it. It's just a handy feature that's going to come standard on all of them. Of course, they're going to have LED lights as well. All the trailer lights are LED. I wanted to show you this here, and this is how we rig ours. Anytime we install electronics on these Lunds, we put this transom board here, and that keeps you from putting any more holes in the boat than you have to. If you ever had to adjust this transducer to make it work quite right, or down the road you ever changed out your electronics, you're not putting any more holes in the boat, which is nice. Any of the ones we stock or we install will have that. We put these with 150 horse 4-stroke. They're a great running motor, plenty of power if you want to pull a skier. It's been the motor for this package. On all of our 18 Pro Vs, this is an option we're going to put with them. It's a 3-step boarding ladder. Sits flush with the splash well, so it's not hanging off the back of the boat. It's a nice handy feature. I think that pretty well covers the outside. I'll hop in real quick. All of ours in stock are going to have this snap-in carpet, which is we just started doing that this year because everybody was requesting it, and it is nice. The carpet here and the whole cockpit area will come clear out. It makes for easy cleanup. And while we're at the back of the boat, one thing about these 18 Pro Vs, or any of the Pro Vs for that matter, I like to point out is this back storage compartment. In a lot of the models, this is being taken up with the crank and battery storage, so half your compartment's taken up with a battery. Not on this one, it's all open. You can it's a big compartment, you can put anchors in there, life jackets, tackle boxes, you name it. And then your crank and battery is down in its own compartment flush with the floor, so it's clear out of the way. And then your live well is a nice large live well on the back casting deck. There's a light in there for night fishermen. It's aerated on a timer. There is a drop-in bait bucket as well for anybody that fishes minnows. We put all these with hydraulic steering as well. It makes it a lot easier to steer. On these Pro Vs, they got such a wide gunnel that gives you this nice storage compartment in the side as well. And you can put anything you want to in there, but one thing it will hold, a lot of people ask, is it will hold those longer rods. Like if you got 9-foot trolling rods, you can put them in the side here, which is lockable. Over here you have another smaller storage compartment. And as we get to the front, this is an option on the smaller Pro Vs. It's an option, and we're going to put them with any of ours that we'll have on our lot. And that's these rolling drawers, sliding drawers, and they're both lockable. Both sides will have them under each console. And of course you have storage on both sides right here. Anywhere there was dead space, they made storage on this boat. They did a good job of taking up space with it. Nice sized glove box. On the console, the helm. It's a tilt steering wheel. Any of your both depth finders, any of these switches, there's a master power here, and as long as that's off, you don't have to worry about leaving anything on and running the battery down. So that's a nice feature. Everything's ran through that master power. Both your depth finders and all these switches, your live wells, your interior lights, all of that. The radio has got the MP3 player jack and a USB port. Nice stereo system. There's also a 12-volt outlet here for if you have the different style car charger. And here's a nice little place to hold your cell phone as well. This guy opted for Humminbird electronics. We sell a lot. We can put whatever kind of depth finder you want on here. We sell a lot of Lowrance especially, but either way we can do it. And the thing I wanted to show you here was this RAM mount. Almost all the graphs we put on here, this allows you to put those nicer, larger screens because you can turn the graph. You can turn it sideways or down or up or however you want it, wherever it's comfortable for you. And like I said, it allows you to get it out away from the windshield so you can put those bigger graphs. Here in the center is our main rod box. And it's got all their individual tubes. It holds 10 rods and their own individual tubes, so it keeps them from tangling up with each other. It's a nice rod box, nice feature. And down below all that is the trolley motor battery storage. So that's not taking up space anywhere else in the bow of the boat or any. It's down there in its own compartment out of the way. And below that is where your onboard charger goes. And that nice charger to keep all you got to do is plug that into a extension cord and into your wall while you got it at home, and it'll charge your trolley motor batteries. Also there's a light in here as well. These Pro Vs are kind of known for their large bow space. It's their tournament series layout. It's a nice open bow for the guy up front to jig or to run the trolley motor from. They do put a large live well in the bow of these for the front. For a bow live well, that is a nice size live well. Also has a light, runs off the same timer and pumps as the back one. And there's just a lot of storage in here too. There's a huge storage compartment over here on the port side. Life jackets, big enough for big tackle boxes or whatever you can put in there. Another small storage compartment over here on the port side console as well. A lot of storage. And again, most of these are all lockable storage compartments too. Again, on the bow, for the depth finder, we usually run them. There's a built-in transducer on this trolley motor, and that way you can read what's off the front of that, and you don't have to clamp the transducer on the outside of the trolley motor. You don't have that cable hanging out in the way and getting caught on things. It's a nice way to do it. And we also put them on another RAM mount here, so wherever you're sitting here, you can move this around however it's comfortable for you. And it's a nice way to do it. This guy opted to put them on a sport track bracket, which a lot of times we'll just mount them here to the deck, but this guy opted for the sport track bracket, which isn't a bad idea. But this bracket, I'll show you, it runs through this track here that goes across the whole boat. And you can mount, mostly people just put rod holders on them, but you can put tool kits. There's a lot of things you can do with them. And your rod holders is the main thing, and you don't have to drill holes in the boat anywhere, and they slide. They're not stuck stationary. So that's a nice feature there. I would say 95% of the trolley motors we're putting on these Lunds is the Minn Kota Tarova, and it's got the iPilot in it. What the iPilot is a GPS system built into the head of this, and you can still use your foot control like we've always had if you want to with the Tarova, but it comes with this hand control, and it's really nice. You can run it from anywhere in the boat, and the neatest feature with that iPilot is this anchor button here, and it's called Spot Lock. If you just hit that, the GPS in this will lock it in place and keep you right on your spot. Vertical jig fishermen just love it. It's a nice feature to have. It'll do way more than that. I'm not going to go into complete detail of what it'll do, but this is probably over 90% of what we're selling is this iPilot system on these. But anybody wanting the Pro V features and that tournament series layout, this is one of the better buys for the Pro Vs there is, the most affordable you can come by. If I missed anything, give us a call or email us. Our emails and phone numbers are on our website, wacondaboats.com. Thanks for watching.